Hello, my beautiful people. Long time no Dougie. I have been completely unable to do videos between my marathon shifts of 120 hours a week for a good 7 straight months without a day off. I went from 235 to 165 and pretty much banked $200,000 in 7 months of overtime. First time in my life I was ever afforded the opportunity to work as many hours as I wanted. I will kill myself. I will work myself to death if put in that position because I am such a greedy hog and I like money. And I got no family and shit, so all I do is work. And I really haven't been filming because my schedule was so bad. But it's slowed down a little bit. And I've been working on my man cave. And that's coming along too. And I've also kind of took up a new hobby again, just what I needed, of woodworking. And I used to woodwork when I was 20 years old. I was woodworking back then. I turned 50 this year, so it was 30 years ago. 30 goddamn years ago, Jesus. Uh, I haven't woodworked since, and I just started about a month ago, 2 months ago. Kind of get my feet wet, trying some new stuff out. There's a lot of cool stuff out there now. Epoxies, these epoxy resins, and a lot of neat stuff. I just kind of dipping my toes in the pond and woodworking. It's been so long, I wasn't sure I was going to take to it, but I've been enjoying it. It's been really relaxing. I've been doing a lot of pallet board and free wood stuff, and I really got to get back into my YouTube game. I've been live streaming a lot of woodworking, but not doing videos. But I'm going to get back into the swing of things. Got to. I missed my peoples, but the man cave build continues. It is trashed. I really probably should have straightened up a bit for my maiden voyage video, but typical Doug fashion, the place is trashed. It is just trashed down here. But I have been down here a lot. I basically live down here. It is truly my happy place, and I could sit here. I could be in here indefinitely, for real. I could be down here 24/7 and never leave and be 100% happy. Got my little indoor garden going, but I have been doing a bunch of neat free wood projects, which are the best, in my opinion. I make a lot of mistakes, so a lot of my projects end up in the garbage, I swear. So I try to do free wood projects as often as I can, just for that reason. Once I do a couple of them, then I'll probably try it out of some really good wood. I don't just jump right in to using like oak and maple or walnut. I always start out with pine pallet boards. I'll clean them up. Sometimes I'll have to glue them together because I'll need a big wide board. And as you know, pallet boards are generally not that big. They're pretty standard, skinny little boards. So I'll glue 2 or 3 of them together, 4, whatever the case may be. Get nice big boards out of them, and then I've been making pallet board shells, jewelry boxes, cutting boards, just all kinds of craziness. I'm working on inlays. Like I'm trying to master putting inlays in and finishes, joinery, all kinds of stuff. It's been pretty cool. It can get expensive pretty quick though, but not paying for the wood is helpful. It's just more money for me to spend on tools, but it's not even the tools so much. as it is sandpaper, glue, sanding discs, sanding belts, stains, polyurethanes. I have probably spent over $100 just on super glue. I'm not even exaggerating. Super glue is becoming really popular in the woodworking world. And now they have this accelerator because like super glue doesn't dry fast enough. Now they even have an accelerator spray that will make it set pretty much instantly. But a lot of times it's very handy. It's a very nice thing to have in woodworking, to have something that you're gluing set up and dry within a couple seconds, and you could go on and continue working on it, as opposed to wood glue, where you're going to put that thing off to the side and work on something else for 24 hours while the wood glue dries. But super glue is definitely becoming big in the woodworking world. I'll probably do some videos. I was pretty curious to what's stronger, the wood glue or the super glue. I really don't know. Honestly, I don't know which one's stronger. Sometimes I'll use both, depending on the situation. I did get a biscuit joiner, so if it's going to be a very high stress situation, I'll use biscuits. And people debate whether biscuits are really helpful or not. I believe they are, but we'll get into it. Some people may not even know what a biscuit is. So, hey honey, how's your biscuit? I'll show you my biscuit. This is a little serving tray thing I made. I really like bright, crazy colors. For some reason, I'm very drawn to all these bright colors. I just think, in a way, I would love for my woodworking to light up a room just like a fresh vase of flowers on the table kind of brightens up an entire room. Anybody who's ever put fresh flowers out knows what I mean. There's something about it just kind of brightens everything. And I would love for my woodworking to kind of do that. So you'll see most of my stuff is very bright and colorful. And that's a big reason why, because I just have this attraction to bright, beautiful colors. I don't know. It just seems like it lights everything up, in my opinion, the colors and such. But yeah, cutting boards, bird feeders, bird houses, jewelry boxes. I mean, just going crazy. And I've been giving them all away. I haven't sold a damn thing, not a single thing. But I've given a lot away. A little SPCA action. They were super happy. Brought a load to them, about 50 things. Silver lining, I haven't dropped anything off to them yet. But everything I've been making, I'm donating to people to use for fundraisers for, like, shelters and adoption places and all that. Coasters, a lot of coasters. I've been doing a little bit with exotic tropical woods and all kinds of tons of craziness. I've just been going off over here in between my 125 hours a week. But I poured every single penny of it into my basement man cave ultimate workshop, ultimate man cave build. And this was the fruits of my 4,000 hours of overtime. What else? It's a mess. It was so clean and nice, but since I've been woodworking, it's very dusty. There's a lot to be said for having a basement workshop. It's just naturally, it's a dusty, dirty hobby. There's just no way around it. All the dust extraction equipment in the world will not keep sawdust off of everything, out of the air. I am getting more and more into dust extraction and air filters and cleaning up the air in the workshop because it's a windowless basement, you know. I've got air filters and purifiers all over down here. I've got a big industrial one coming. It's going to be in a day or two because I keep getting the finest layer of dust every day. It's not even a fine layer. It's actually like a heavy layer of dust on everything every day. I come through, I spend about an hour a day vacuuming everything and dusting, and it's a never-ending battle. So I got to up my dust collection game a bit. I'm really good about it. I use a dust collection shop vac system every time I use a tool to get every bit of the dust that I possibly can, so it's not airborne. And I've also made a couple like poor man air filters, and I've got regular air filters, and just it's a never-ending battle. It really is. Even the filters on these things they're getting clogged every day. I got to vacuum them out, clean them up. Even the air filters are taking a beating. But I got to get back in the swing of the videos. My little glue up area. Like a lot of tropical hardwoods and woods I've never heard of, and I like researching it, and some of these woods are just so fascinating. Some of them smell really good, some of them smell really bad. It's kind of weird. Green heart, so I don't know anything about wood. Green heart, purple heart, Masaranduba, Wallaba, angelic, I don't know what that one, angelique maybe, angelic, I don't know. But anyway. What else? A lot of stencils, so I have zero ability to draw. I could barely write my own name. I am relying on stencils for my artwork, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. I could never draw. I've always tried, and I was just never anything of an artist. I have no talent or ability of any kind. So stencils are very nice. They're pretty cheap too. I don't know. I've got like over 2,000 of them. I need organizers is what I need, because I'd spend more time looking for specific stencils than I do using them. What else? Well, markers. I mean, it can get expensive quick. Paints and stains and finishes. Oh, it just goes on and on. Glues. So it was making using pallets and free lumber look more and more attractive. And then once I get the hang of whatever it is I'm doing, I'll pump out a couple of them on pallet boards. Once I get it down and I kind of get it where I'm putting out a decent pallet board one, then I'll go on and try it out of good wood. But anyhow, little, I don't know if I'd call it a maiden initial kickoff video. I don't know, kickoff video, I guess we could call it. I don't know. But I am going to get back into making videos. I was just totally beat. I just did not have the time, energy, ambition to do it because my work schedule was so bad. But it's finally slowed down a little, so now I'm going to get back into the swing of things and bring y'all along with. I've picked up a lot of really cool tips and tricks and a lot of neat stuff. I've been doing a lot of research and experimenting. I do, if anybody knows me, I like to tinker. Big experimenter. Love playing with stuff. And I've been doing a lot of it. So we'll check that out. Getting into all that. Epoxies have been really interesting. It's like a two-part epoxy, hardener and whatever, I forgot. But you can add coloring. There's a million colors you can add to it. could do so much stuff with that epoxy. It is not easy. Epoxy artwork is not easy at all. There's so much more to it than I ever dreamed. But the end results are amazing. This was just like a coaster, so you can make it any color you want, or you can keep it clear. You can put things in there. I just kind of made a little coaster. It's harder than hell. I mean, stuff's almost indestructible. And really pretty. But that's another thing I've been playing with epoxy, 2-part epoxy. Say it, don't spray it. What else? Yeah, more sandpaper. So I was always Mr. 80 to 100 grit. Now that I'm getting into more and more finer woodworking, I'm, getting into the 200 grits. What else? I'll do some tool reviews. I gotta stop sucking my teeth in my videos. Yeah, I'll definitely start bringing my peeps along, and we will start doing some stuff together. I'll show you some of my things I've picked up in the past month or so of woodworking and researching and playing around with stuff. It's been pretty cool. It started out with that like shuggy band stuff. When I saw somebody do that, it was so nice. It kind of got me started, and it just kind of snowballed from there. But the burning the wood to give it like the black shuggy look. That's kind of where it started. Next thing you know, I am knee deep in power tools and a workshop. Welcome to my little studio, the ultimate man cave. But we're already at 17 minutes. Good Lord, I just started. But anyway, welcome back. I'll be seeing a lot more of you. I missed y'all. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.